Hello everyone and happy Saturday. You're on Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. Alright, so today's video is going to be working with my paper scraps to make some greeting cards. But before I show you what I'm doing, I want to give you a friendly reminder that my October challenge is almost here. Just a few more days. So today is September 27th. I don't know if you can see that. I just marked it off. September 27th. So that leaves us 3 days before October 1st. So if anyone is going to participate, please let me know. And the challenge for October that I will be hosting is called #Tony's October ATC Challenge, right? And so I've already have at least 3 videos explaining all this, but pretty much there is going to be daily prompt words, so all the words in orange are the daily prompt words that you have to use each day, right? And then it is an ATC challenge, so you can make your prompts all ATCs, or I'm giving you options this year. You can either do ATC, tags, or index cards. So if you want to do all tags or all index cards, you can. Or you can mix it up like I'm doing. So all the words in purple are suggestions that you can or don't have to. Like, yeah, and there will be prizes. Did I mention that? There will be prizes. So, I will link a couple of my videos where I've already described everything and showed off the prizes as well down below. So if you're curious, go check it out. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, so I made a card. I made this card on a live stream. Yes, I did. I made this on a live stream. Just, was it 2 days ago? This is Saturday? So Wednesday. I made it on Wednesday. And it's just using 1 inch by 1 inch squares, and you just decorate your squares. There's some paper scraps in there I decorated with, right? And then I use stickers and little gems to embellish them. And then you just put them all on a card. Now this method of using your paper scraps, it doesn't have to go on a card. You can put it on a tag, you can put it on an index card, and it can be like a cute little index card, decorated index card for your junk journal. I mean, even if you did it on a card, you could still glue this into your junk journal, and you'll have a cute little writing space. And you can probably make the back into a pocket. It's cute, right? Excuse me. I am struggling with allergies right now, so I might feel a little hoarse or sound a little nasally, or might sneeze and have to blow my nose. Just excuse me. And I'm also working with a cut. I spent 3 hours in my art room trying to find something that I haven't been able to find yet, and I ended up cutting myself. So I had some purple Band-Aids, and I slapped one on. so yeah. And I had lots of fun. So I saw this project on Pinterest, and they did it several different ways, right? They did it where you just decorate the squares and then glue them on, and you squiggly lines in between, right? Like this one. Or you can put a mat on your card first. So I did a Christmas one off camera. So here's the Christmas one. Okay. And instead of squiggly lines on white paper, I put a green sparkly paper and I put white dots in between to look like sewing. I thought it looked like a quilt, so I thought that was really cool. So I did the Christmas one off camera. Because I know everyone is in the middle of making fall and Halloween. They don't want to see Christmas right now, but I wanted to share that with you. And each one has an envelope that I added washi tape to. So those are ready to go and be sent out to someone. This one I just did the pumpkin washi tape. But today, I'm going to show you a fall themed one. And instead of using one matte colored paper on your card, I'm going to do two. So that's going to be cool. So you're going to need some, a card base, some matte paper to put on there, or some kind of paper to mat your card with, right? You're going to need some scraps, and you need to cut your scraps down to 1 inch by 1 inch squares. If you don't want as many squares on your card and you want them bigger, you can do 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch square, or you can do a 2 inch by 2 inch. So this one is an inchy, and if you did 2 inch by 2 inch, that's a 20, right? So I just went through my scraps and just cut a bunch of squares out. And to add layers to the little squares, we're going to decorate each square. So this is going to be a long video. It might be about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half. Okay, so pull up a seat, grab your craft supplies, and just listen to me ramble in the background. So to decorate some of those squares, I just got some more scraps. So I did like a one pile is glittery, and the other pile is just normal pattern papers. But there's a bunch of scraps in here that I can use. Okay. And I thought for this fall one, I would like to pull out some fabric or lace or just random ribbon scraps from my scrap bag. So I got some just itty bitty pieces that normal people would throw away. But I'm not normal. I see a lot of potential, you know, to, I mean, look how little this piece was. Look at this. That will go perfect on one of these squares. And I have some little stars that were in there. And look, I think there's, yeah. Most people would throw that away. I'm like, no, thank you, not for me. And here's a little piece. So, we're going to try to use some of these so I don't have to put them back in my bag. Okay? Because the whole point of using scraps is to use scraps. And then you're also going to need some type of bling, any type of bling, right? And stickers, any type of stickers. And so I went through my stickers and I tried to find small ones. So there's some leaves, acorns on this one, really teeny tiny that I want to use up. And I think this one right here might be small enough I can squeeze it on there. There's an acorn, right? And then there's little leaves right here. And then there's some animals. Let's flip this over. Some animals on this one, but I think that one might be small enough to be squeezed on there. Maybe that one. Maybe the frog. We'll see. We'll see. And then I think these little acorns are small enough that they will fit on there. These little circles right here might fit on there. Am I going to use all these? Probably not. But they're out here and they're options for me. There's some leaves that are small enough, some acorns. Here's some more acorns. They're options, you know, for me. I also have some little stickers here that are just floating around in my art room, tiny. And then some leaf punches. If I don't like a sticker, I have leaves here and stuff, which those are really pretty. I like those. And I punch, I'll sit here and go through tiny little scraps and like punch leaves out of them and stuff. Yeah, so I might do that. Tomorrow I might be punching out flowers using these out of my scraps. Because when I was at Hobby Lobby the other day, I noticed that they sell bags of flowers with just little gems in the middle of them, and they're just tiny little punches. And I'm like, heck, I could save money and do it myself. And we'll be using scraps. Because it's really important for me to use my scraps, and I haven't done that enough this year, and we're going to get back to it. So, and here's my co-host. She wanted to join in because I mentioned the October challenge. So, alrighty, let's get right to it. And then I also have some inks because I like to ink the edges and stuff, which I didn't do that on the Christmas one, but I did do it on the Halloween one. Alright, so I'm just going to glue this down first. So how's everyone doing today? Are you ready for the October challenge? Do share, do share. Are you ready? Are you excited? Are you not ready, but you will be as soon as it starts? Like, are you excited? What's up? What's up? What's everyone doing? I know. Not this last week, but the week before that, I haven't been as active because I've been busy, but I am all prepared for the October challenge now. Got all my videos filmed, uploaded, and scheduled, and so now I'm just going to play with my scraps. And just want to let you guys know, every Wednesday, my goal is to try to do a live stream on Wednesdays in the evenings around 4 to 4:30ish p.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to try to do a live stream, and I have decided that my live streams are going to be projects using my scraps. So, whatever I'm going to be making, I have to use my scraps to make it with. So, I hope you all will start joining me on Wednesdays. This is how my universe works right now. Right now is if I schedule it and like make a community post and saying, oh, I'm going to do live streams on Wednesdays, and give you reminders and stuff. If I make a community post, then the universe will say, well, let's throw a wrench in your plans and make it so you can't attend your live stream, right? So if I don't make a community post, then I'm able to do it, right? But it seems like a verbal reminding on a video is okay. The universe is fine with that. So I'm like, okay, let's do this then. And I've decided I really have to focus. I've really got to focus on using my paper scraps in projects. So that's what my live streams are going to be around for a while at least. So if you want ideas on how to use your paper scraps up better, then please join me. They last about an hour to an hour and a half, sometimes when I'm having a good day, 2 hours. So, okay, so I've got that on. Now we're going to cover that up. I know, you're like, no, don't do it. But I didn't want the whole background didn't want the whole background glittery. I just wanted a border of glitter. So we're doing different stages. So like the Halloween one had no background. It was just white and I scribbled, right? And then the Christmas one had one layer of background there, right, with a white border. And so this fall one is going to have 2 layered background with a glittered border. Cool, huh? I had a plan. We've got a plan. So I'm so excited for the October challenge. I'm so excited to see everyone make their stuff. Oh, and someone did ask me, can I make shorts instead of a long video, right? Yes, you can make a full process video. You can just make a share a project video for this. As long as you use the hashtag. You can make a short video as long as you use the hashtag and you post daily. Okay? So just don't forget to use the hashtag. And you could tag me in the video, but I don't always get the tags. But if I'll remind myself to click on the hashtag every day, and then I will see everybody's video. Alright. So just let me know. Oh, and if you don't make videos, but you have Facebook or Instagram, you can make posts as long as you're using the hashtag so I can find it. Okay? Maybe tag me. Alright, there's our base. There's our base. Okay, so now I need to figure out where I want each square. I'm gonna move these up here. Because once I lay this out, I'm going to scoot that over out of my way. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Leave these all out here. Oh, and I got to pause for a second. And, well, I just got to make sure. Okay, no, that wasn't for me. I have some stuff to do with my daughter today, so I just got to make sure that she's not texting me. So I had to check my phone real quick. So I'm able to get at least some of those are going to blend in, but I think it's going to be okay with all the stuff I'm going to add to it. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't put white next to white, you know, just kitty corner, or the darks next to darks. You've got to have some bounce to it. Does that make sense? Well, I'm on my live stream. Or not really a live stream. I'm recording, honey. He's trying to get my attention for something. Okay. Here we go. Now, I think, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Is that what this one is? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 rows. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just need one more row, and then I'll try to space them out better. Okay, so, this orange up here blends in way too much, I think. Like that. Oh, I really like that one. That would have fun too. Hold on, guys, I'm just trying to figure out I don't want the squares to blend into the background too much. And that one really did. Yeah. That one kind of does too, but I think I can work with that one. Alright, so we probably could squeeze in 6 rows, but I'm not going to do that because I want them spaced out a little bit better. So alright, well I really don't have to space them out right now, but you know what I mean. So now that I know where I want the squares, I'm going to ink them. And I have 4 different inks here. And depending on what color they are, I don't want to use it like a burnt orange on a burnt orange. You know, that's not going to look right. So then I have this amber, or no, that's like a maroon, and then I have a green or brown. Because you don't want to use a brown on a brown square, because it won't show up. So, let's see. This is kind of dark. Might have to use a block. Very lightly though. And I think inking the edges kind of finishes it off better. I like that. And then I'm going to use a brown. And this one, these are getting pretty dried up. I need to get some re-inking fluid or just buy a new set. But I need to determine which method is going to be cheaper for me. Okay. I don't know if you can tell, but it feels like it frames it better. I wonder if, yeah, I already got it on my thumb. I have to go hang out with my daughter today, and I'm going to have colored fingers. Who cares? If you know me, you know I always have something on me. Use an orange for this next one. So who out there has scraps they need to use up? How many do you just, like, it hurts you physically to throw anything away? It's a huge issue. But it seems like I only have that with craft supplies. Because I don't hoard anything but craft supplies. When it comes to anything else, I'm like, I'm not using it out the door. But when it comes to art stuff, sorry. That one doesn't show up as much. So yeah, this is kind of a long, lengthy process here. Let's use the green on the next one. But it allows you to slow down, because I know it's important to some people to craft fast and efficient, right? But I don't think that is necessary in every case, because for me, if I craft fast and efficient, it doesn't look as nice. It doesn't have my fine detailed touches to it or my personality in it. You know what I mean? And so I do like to slow down sometimes. that take time. What do you guys think? Do you like to slow down and take your time? And I think inking those edges also gets, you know how you cut the edge and you get that white? Oh, we cover that up by what you can too. Which I probably should have inked that that second layer that I put on the background, but I jumped ahead. I got too excited to start this for you guys. But I learned from my mistakes. So here's a question for the day. What kind of ideas would you like to see using paper scraps? And you can't give me a simple answer like, well, whatever you make with scraps is what I need to thank you for that, but I need an honest like I need to know exactly so I can focus on those first. You know what I mean? Because I want to start with the stuff that people need to know about first. So tomorrow I'll be working on paper flowers for you guys, using the scraps and a punch die. Okay. So you've got that one, and I've got that one, and I think I pulled out one more. I thought I pulled out one more, but I don't see it. Unless I moved it. No. It's around here somewhere. I know there's another one. Got my Kleenexes on my table. Okay, where did I leave off at? Okay, I want to do green. Let's do green again. Or I didn't do brown that often, did I? But let's do another green. Well, that's not green, that's orange. Well, we're going for it. Maybe I should do the green. Yeah, I did red on that, but let's see how the green shows up. Not very well on that. Shows up on that one better. And say hello to our sunbeam. He's peeking right through the tree at us. It likes to grace my table for just a short while, so it won't be there for very much longer. And I think I still have that one to do. I guess I could have used purple too, huh? Didn't think of that one. I have the purple one too. Alright, we're done with inking the squares. Ow. Just hurting myself left and right today. Where's my lid? Uh-oh. Ah. Okay, so I'm going to scoot this aside, and I'm just going to grab the first top square, and I'm going to start decorating it. So, let's put a little bit of gold in there. And I meant to check the other way so I didn't get a white edge, but I think I kind of like that. And then, I was like, I just put them down. Maybe we'll keep these inkers out in case I end up with a white edge. So I'm just taking this little piece I just tore off, right? It's got that white edge. And we're going to add a little dark ink to it. There we go. I'm just going to glue this down, and I'm going to switch the type of glue I'm using, because I don't want. I tell you what, I love this glue, but if it seeps out on the sides, like when you squish something down, it will dry nice and clear, but really shiny. This one dries clear, but it dries matte, and I don't want the shininess to poke through. So we're going to go to this one, and this one is, this is the Elmer's glue. This is what's in this bottle. So I'll fill it up halfway with this, and then I add a little bit of water, and I mix it with a coffee stir stick. Mix it up really well, because that glue can come out a little thick. So then I just add a little bit of water to it and mix it up, and it comes out just fine because it has a really fine tip, and that thick glue will stick, not come out very well. Alright. Oh, I got glue all over it already. There we go. I think I'm going to add, here's some cut-offs here. I need a little glue stand for this one though. And I'm just kind of making a little, it's a teeny tiny piece of art. That's what you're doing. These little squares, so. I'm going to decorate, I'm going to decorate the first, I'll decorate the first row with you, and then I'm going to pause it, because if I don't pause it, this video will be close to 2 hours probably. And we don't need it to be that long. Okay, so start with a sticker, or let's see. I like how they started putting stickers on clear acetate, so I could go like that. Oh, see, and I really like that. Okay. Make sure the sticker fits before I tear it off. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the stickers as well. And this is a puffy sticker. Just stick it right on there. I'm going to make some more stickers. And now I need some gems. And then I've got the red ones, the ones with rainbows, orange, and purple. So let's put some purple on this one. And I've got my pokey tool. Ta-da! From Petey Pie Designs. I love this one. So magical. Sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. There we go. Put that aside. There we go. So that's all I'm doing, is just making a little piece of artwork. You know? You can do this for any season, any holiday, any occasion. You can make a birthday one. That would be kind of cute, huh? Alright, here's my next square. So yeah. Fun, fun, fun. I'm just taking little paper snippets here. And kind of don't want to cover, I know I'm going to end up covering that up, but I'm going to try not to. Put that right across there. Very cute. And you can put, like, the first one I put like a little strip there and a little strip there. You can do 2 strips, 3 strips, however many strips. This one's just going to be the one. I think I'm going to go with these leaves here. I like that, but I want it to pop a little bit more on. Nope. Let's see. I like that. Now there's some glittery ones in here too. That looks pretty. Oh, those are going to be really pretty. I'm going to pull some of these out. Sorry. I got sidetracked with the glitter in here. I was like, I see sparkly. I need to punch out some purple. Oh, there's some orange. That'll be pretty on there too. Okay. I'll be at this for 30 minutes if I don't stop. Okay, let's set those aside there. We're going to add this leaf. Okay, and I'm going to add this one. Okay, and I'm going to cut the excess off right there. Okay, and then add some gems. Let's go with red. Have you guys seen your trees turn colors yet in your area? I have. Okay. There's that little square. Very cute. Alright, I'm going to do 2 more squares and then I'll pause. Okay. Let's see. That's kind of cool. There's a little piece right here. Oh, that's cool too. Actually, let's use that one on that one and this one here. I love playing with my scraps. I stuck a little piece of. There we go. There we go. I like that. Alright, what are we going to put on this one? Oh, kind of like this little acorn here. That's cool too. I need to use some. I think I have these ones. These are. I guess that doesn't have to be. That can be 2014. No, that's not right. I don't know. I've had these ones for quite some time. I know that. You can see through it. That's why I haven't used these. You can see through them. I'm kind of digging it for this one though. We're gonna go with it. But I'm gonna use this glue for this one. This is like a hard plastic sticker, and it just needs a little bit more extra strength here to go over the top of this paper. But I'm kind of digging that you can see through that one. Not too bad. That's kind of cool. That's why I haven't used those, because more than likely if I'm trying to use a sticker to cover something up, you know, and see-through doesn't work for me half the time. Alright, so it just needs a gem now, and let's go with, go with a silver rainbow one here. Let's put some glue here and here. I'm going to do a big one at the top here. And a small one down here. There we go. Isn't that cute? That was adorable. Alright, so that goes there. And then here's the next square. Alright, and we're going to use this little scrap to decorate this second square here. I'm trying to determine, yeah, it has a white core. Okay. Okay, there's that. And what should we do next? Let's use this. another little leaf. Yes, I like that idea. Let's put this one right down here. It's so cute. Alright, so let's go with, I did red gems already. Have I done purple? Yeah, I've done purple. I wonder if this orange would stand out. Cool. Really? Okay. Okay, so there we go. So there's that other one. And now, let me show you. So I told you I would decorate the first row. That's what they look like. Now, now that you know how I'm doing it, how I'm decorating them, you know how to do it yourself, right? Just 3 components. Some paper scraps as layering, a sticker or little embellishment, and then some gems. That's all it takes to make just a little piece of art, right? And you can take this a step further. If you don't like using stickers and gems, like you want to keep them really flat, you can use ink sprays to decorate them. You can use your stamps, stamp the images on or something. I mean, you can do it different ways. I'm just doing this because I know I have stickers to use up. I've got scraps to use up. I'm using stuff that I need to be using. Does that make sense? Alright, so now that you know how to do it, I'm going to pause. I'm going to decorate the rest of these off camera, and then I'll come back and show you how I will glue them down. Now, I will be using a hot glue gun to glue my squares down. So if you want to do that too, you might want to plug that in. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. Yeah. Okie dokie. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is what it's looking like so far. They're not glued down yet. I just have them all decorated. Isn't that cute? Alright, so I'm going to carefully slide them off here, because I want to do something to the paper. And we're going to give this background, because I'm over the top, and I've got to have my sparkle, right? Just a little bit. I'm putting 2 different colors. Probably won't even be able to tell. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna pause again and I'll be right back. I gotta heat dry this. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so there's a little bit of shimmer on there. Okay. Just wanted that background just a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna line these back up where I want them. And this is where I'm going to get a little bit more fussier about my spacing, because I need to know exactly where to glue these down at. Okay. Let me get them all on here first. are on there now. Now, they're not going to be perfect. I'm not going to go for perfection. But I want them at least somewhat spaced out here. That one goes this way. Okay, they're not perfect, but I think that looks pretty good. So, we're gonna start gluing them down. So, might be a little out of frame. Gotta make sure I can see them here. I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the back. Oh, sorry. There we go. So I'm going to pause and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so they're all glued on. See? They're not falling off. I just glued them on. I glued them on with my hot glue gun. You can see. Look, I have a little raccoon there. Alright, so now I want to add just a little bit of extra detail here. And I'm going to take a purple acrylic marker brush here. And I'm going to go in between and just put little dashed lines like if it's a stitched quilt. They don't have to be perfect. Okay, go in between two. Oh, I think this is so cute. I love it. So, how many of you are going to try this? This is super simple. A little time consuming though. But in the long run, it's going to look beautiful. You're going to be proud of your work. And you can do this technique on a tag, an index card, or a greeting card, and you can glue it into your junk journal, or you can give it away to a friend. Isn't that cute? So I already have a envelope here for it, and I put this washi tape on it. So that will go with that card. And I had a handmade stamp. So if I end up giving this to someone, I will sign the back. If I end up using it in a junk journal, then I can glue this side, and this side down, and I will have a pocket for a tag, and then this will be writing space. You know what I mean? Alright, so there's the fall one. Here's the Halloween. Let's see if I can squeeze these all in frame here. Here's the Halloween one, and here's the Christmas. The Christmas one's not going to get in there all the way. I'll just kind of hold it here. Let me know which one is your favorite. I'll hold them up a little bit closer. Is the Christmas one? You'll have to leave a word. If you like the Christmas one, say I like the Christmas one, I guess. Isn't that cute? You don't have to use any stamps or dies, just scrap paper, stickers, and some gems. Okay. And if you like the Halloween one, say, I like the Halloween one. I did this one on a live stream. I made the Christmas one off camera. So I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be in the mood for that yet. And then, if you like the fall one, say, I like the fall one. There you go. All just using your scraps. Alright. I hope everyone has a magical Saturday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.